Morning, guys. I am out on the lovely street triple R this morning. It's looking mighty nice in the early morning. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and I am off to BULLDOG Triumph in Wokingham for the first service. So looking forward to the servicing experience, because I've really been spoiled at Streetbike, but it's just a little bit too far for me to ride. No, it's not far to ride, but it's just like I just want to have a quick in and out, and then they can service the bike and get it back to me without me driving I think it's about riding about 2 hours. It's a whole day, and I want to put a few other things that I want to do on a Saturday or a Sunday. But they managed to book me in today, so super happy with that. And yeah, bike's going in for a 600-mile service. So far, super impressed with this bike. But let's stop waffling and get on the bike and get going. Today I've got my old gloves on, my old winters, because it was -2 this morning. The sun is out, but it's heating up. The temperature is coming up really nicely. So let's get some heat in the tires. I'm glad I actually filled up the tank the other day. So I've got a full tank when I need to get going, and I should be there at spot on 9 o'clock. This little bike is absolutely lovely. Now when it's so cold and frosty, I always take care around these corners, because you never know. No, it might be dry, but there might be some condensation that's frozen overnight, because the cars were pretty white this morning from all the ice. So always I sort of have a rule that as much as it looks dry, I wait for the roads to heat up a bit. I don't want to go sliding out this early in the morning. Oh. So yeah, I'm off to BULLDOG Triumph for the first 600-mile service. Woohoo! I've always wanted to go in the shop, and it looks like they've refurbished the shop, so it's been redone on the inside, so it looks like nice and retro style. Get the indicator on. Whoop whoop. Let's have a look. There's no one there. Let's go. Ooh, beautiful. Now, I was complaining about my gloves being too thick. Now these ones are fairly, well, they're really old, but they are so comfy. A pair of held gloves, and they don't have a, you can instantly feel much more around the handlebars. So much more feeling in the handlebars, and that's quite nice. Drop some gears down with this big old truck. Yeah, the sun is out, not a cloud in the sky. What a nice treat. So I hope I might get a different bike today as a loan bike, so I can do a little feedback session on it. But I think it might be the same one. I'm gonna ask the guys at least. Maybe maybe not. You never know till you ask. So I've got my little service book in my backpack, and I've also got a you have to have your driver's license and your national insurance number to get a loan bike. So I've got that in, ready to rock and roll. And then also it was interesting because I bought the bike from Streetbike, they don't charge me they don't charge me labour for the service. So I think it was only like £65 for like the service if I would drive up. So it looks like it's going to be about £170–180 at Bulldog, because I didn't buy the bike from them. They're going to charge me full labour for it. So we'll have to see how much it comes to, if it was worth me servicing it locally compared to servicing it driving up and getting it serviced up north at Streetbike. But yeah, so I'm really keen to try another bike today if they've got something, but we'll see. But let's get there first. Might be a little bit early. It's so funny when you use the auto blipper and you I sort of close the throttle sometimes a bit to change, as I usually do when I change gears with a clutch. So I just close it a little bit, and it's like so frustrating because the auto blipper don't need that. You just need to keep the tabs open, and then just like and shift up. But it's something to get used to. If you've been doing it for so many years, then it's what do you call it? It's like it becomes muscle memory, and that's always a little bit of a thing to. It takes some time to de-learn it or unlearn it or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's a interesting thing how it works, muscle memory. It's the same as cycling and all those type of things. I sort of always say to the guys when they ask when I ride my electric unicycles, how difficult is it? I said, well, it's not that difficult. It's basically comparable to riding a bicycle. Yeah, but a bicycle is so much easier to ride. Yes, it is, because you've been doing it for your whole life. Compared to this new bit of kit or unicycle, electric unicycle, it's like it's a motor with a that balances for you. It's much easier to actually ride it. So they were like, oh, no, but it can't be. I said, well, yeah, if you spend that much time learning this thing, then you can ride it, and anyone can ride it, because you just need to spend a bit of time. You just need a tiny bit of balance and a bit of patience, and then you can ride it. Such a fun thing to do. I think it's much better than an electric scooter, but each of those two things has got its own. It's got its own what do you call it? Place. Whoa! Got its own place in the system. What are we getting now down here? Scooters on the one side, and then the unicycles on the other. But yeah, if you can ride a bike, then you can ride pretty much anything. You just need a bit of time and practice. Practice, doing stuff over and over again, and that's where you build your muscle memory. So I've been watching a few videos on YouTube about what do you call these things? Airbag vests. There's so many out there, from very cheap to extremely expensive. What do you guys think about these vests? Yeah, are you riding with one? Which one did you go for? And yeah, drop some comments below. I would really like to get some more information of what you guys decided to actually go for, because I'm sort of thinking it looks like it's a fairly we call it a fairly minimalist vest, and that's what I do like, because I was thinking, because I ride my electric unicycle, so if I do fall, I wonder if it will work on that as well, because you do fall very hard, sometimes at very high speed as well, 30 miles an hour. So I wonder if that will work. But yeah, drop some comments below what you guys think about these airbag vests, and if it's worthwhile to invest in one, or look at investing in one, or wait for the technology to mature a bit. So I'm all up for extra safety, because it's not always you that makes the mistake, it's someone around you. Yeah, I've been really happy with this Carly app. It's been working very nice, showing me new routes to ride. Wow, it's very nice down here. Wait. I must say the mirrors for looking behind me is perfectly fine. They are cool. I can clearly see behind me from over both my elbows. Got my old trusty case heater jacket on, because it as warm as it looks, it's still very chilly. I should have really put on my heated gloves as well, because my fingertips are starting to freeze, and I've only done like half an hour of riding. This is where the road is closed. Okay, that's why. We are almost at BULLDOG Triumph in Wokingham. Let's see if they've got something nice for me to ride today. There we go. BULLDOG Triumph. New showroom. Let's see. Customer parking. So I've done 584 miles so far. Let's get the 600-mile service done. See you guys on the other side. Okay guys, I am back on the street triple R after its service. How does it feel? It feels different. The brakes, you know, if you compare that now to the Scrambler, it's almost like a day and night difference. It's super smooth, super silky on this bike, and you definitely sit more upright or on top of the bike compared to where you sit more into the bike on the Scrambler. But guys, you know, just some feedback on BULLDOG Triumph. It's so nice to be able to have a relationship with your local dealership. Now, this is the first time I've been to BULLDOG, but 3 of the guys that worked for Barnstormer, they are now working at Triumph BULLDOG. How interesting. It's like, can you believe it? And these are the really nice guys, and they are now at this dealership, and this is the closest dealership to me, so I will definitely be using them again, because firstly I know them, and secondly is the service has been really good. They've also, the showroom was fairly new, and it is very nice. So if you ever in the area of Wokingham, come and check out the come and check out the BULLDOG Triumph dealership. They had a nice location, loads of parking in the front and in the rear. Nice showroom downstairs and upstairs, loads of accessories as you expect from Triumph, and yeah, it just feels to me like a really good setup. Very happy. I'm sort of really keen to try out that Triumph Bobber. I think it's a Bobber or something like that. It just looks like such a interesting bike, like a Harley Davidson style bike. It just looks really nice, so I really want to try that some other time. Maybe I'll go and visit or mail the guys and ask them if they're keen to allow me to take out a bike, not to buy it, but to share my experiences with it. One of the subscribers has asked how tall I am. I'm 178 centimeters. I think it's about 5'10" or 5'8", wouldn't it? Yeah. And they were also asking, can I flat foot on my Street Triple R? And the answer is yes. This bike is very easy to flat foot, both sides, and I have a little bit of bend in my knees, so very straightforward. But yeah, you know, your knees is much more bent on this bike compared to the Scrambler. The Scrambler is just a more luxurious, more comfortable bike. So yeah. Well, okay guys, I am finished for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope for many more to come. 586 miles on the clock. First service has been completed. 194 pounds, and I am happy. I think it's a little bit on the steep side for the first service, but because I didn't buy the bike from them, I didn't get the discount of the labor. So okay guys, I hope you have got a lovely day, and if you've got any questions and stuff about the bike, please drop them in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, drop a like on there if you like the video, and I will see you on the next ride. Cheers!